What's up, guys? Welcome back to another MCOC Alliance War, and the alliance that we're facing off against right now, we've faced now 2 times out of the past 3 wars. This is the first time that we're facing them, and it doesn't go well, mainly because right after the previous war, there's like 7 people that left, and only like 3 of them placed before leaving, but you know that still doesn't help for attack. So we were, I think, 3 people short in our battle group. So didn't have help in the middle. Had to just take the fights with nodes up. Didn't spend anything. Was just seeing how far I can get without spending. I mean, I figured might as well just go ahead and do the fights. It's not going to hurt anything, just, you know, get some practice in or whatever. Anyway, so you saw in the last fight Magneto, unblockable second special, which his second special isn't unblockable. You can still block it, but I try to evade it just to avoid damage, but a lot of times I end up getting clipped, so try to dash back to the back of the screen and then evade there. But yeah, I ended up getting caught. So this fight, I'm decided to go for regen, and he is going to regen a bit more than usual, just because I forgot to check to see if it is related to willpower or not. But yeah, so he gets the regen buff, which should be ticking somewhere around like 97 or something like that, and then the cooldown timer, which is also generating regen, so that's why it's so much. I actually realized this in one of the quests I was doing. What was it? I went to regen, and I wasn't paying attention to how much he was getting back until the end of the fight, and I was like, how did I get that high in health? Because I was only expecting like to get up to just over halfway, because I was down around 25%, or no, I was somewhere around like 30-40%, so wasn't expecting to get too much health back. And then I saw that I was close to full, and I was like, what happened? So next time I activated it, I looked, and that's what I figured out. But yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's tied to willpower or if it's just that way overall. So up next we have Quake. One thing I do like, I know this is temporary, or I believe it's temporary, but I like that you can actually see all the champions except for one. I don't know why. There's just one champ that you can't see up in the top left. It's like node 45, 46, 47, somewhere around there. But yeah, I just thought it was weird that all of them are displayed except for one. But yes, up next we have Agent Venom, and this is all or nothing, and the armor up node, which the armor up is what makes this node annoying, because or at least for me, because see, I'm using Dormammu, who has low output anyways as far as attack, and then the only way that I can increase that is get rid of the armor, which I do there, but it's only going to be gone for like 5 seconds. So by the time I do a full combo, you know, it's coming back up. Then second, he does have the what is it? Tenacity, so he will shrug off sorry, I can't I can't think of the words right now. So yeah, he shrugs off the power lock. So if you're using the champ that power locks to deal with all or nothing, then he's basically going to shrug that off nearly 100% of the time. I think for me it basically happened 100% of the time, but I can do a power drain if I have the imbued up there, but that time I did not. And then also I can't parry and then heavy attack, so I can't get that extra damage off. So yeah, the fight ends up taking a lot longer than it needed to, but you see right here, I'm just going to power drain once again. And it would have been nice if I had the imbued up there, because I could have finished it off with a heavy attack. But I mean, that combo finished it off anyways. But I could have did more damage throughout the fight, ended it faster. Up next, so this is where I was talking about. I didn't have any help up the middle, so I was like, you know what, this Colossus, I should be able to take this. But you know, I have the regular nodes, so the Plague Mine, the Kinetic Reactor, Burden of Might. Then we have the Power Gain, the Enhanced Special 2, and the Power Shield. So the Power Shield, that's going to, I'm not going to be able to do any damage, so you see all that ends up being 0 until I fire off special attacks. And this annoys me right here. When they dash in and then I dash back, dexterity doesn't trigger, and instead of going to where I was when they started to dash, they go to where I ended up. So not only did he go further than he should have, but he also didn't trigger dexterity for whatever reason. But that's been happening to me a lot, and I think it's a bug that Bam should fix, but you know, whatever. I don't think there's any rush. Maybe don't even know about it. I don't know. But yeah, so the fight was going pretty quickly, and now I just need to fire off one more special. And yeah, I got power drain there, so I had to just fire that off because I knew the power drain was coming up. So it looked like the fight was going to go very quickly, but it took me a while to get this final special off to finish it off. Up next we have the Abomination, which this is the bleed node, and as far as, let's see, so he has Rolling Thunder and then Poison, Brute Force, Enhanced Special 2. So I have to keep attacking them. If 6 seconds goes by without landing a hit, then I start getting degeneration. So yeah, I just go straight to my third special. Actually, I hate his second special. I have trouble. Like, normally I get hit by the first part. That time I got hit trying to evade the second part of it. But luckily I had the Ice Shield up, Ice Armor, whatever it is. Had that up, so didn't have to worry about that. So you see, I'm just going to keep laying into him. Go to my third special. He fires off his third, and coming out, I'm just gonna fire mine off right away. Get that shield back up, and yeah, so just going to repeat that. Like I said, I'm not going to bother trying to bait out specials, but if he does fire it off, you know, I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of it. And yeah, just not use any of my specials, just to keep him from getting extra power from that. And I'm looking at the armor breaks going up and up and up, so I'm doing increased amount of damage. I could just fire off the third special there, finished it, but went ahead and finished it with that combo there. So finally we have the boss node, who has poison, which all my champs are poison immune, and he has the brute force as well, and enhanced special 2, which not too worried about his second special. It's pretty easy to evade, but I just wanted to see what I could do against him. Don't end up taking him down. Definitely didn't expect to take him down with Dormammu, because he doesn't do much damage. But yeah, I'm just laying into him, and should have evaded that. Fire off the second special, get the power lock on him. So doing okay. Was trying to get into a rhythm of attacking him and then parry and combo, you know, like that. So dash back forth, and right here I didn't expect his unstoppable charge to activate that closely, but it did. So come in here with Iceman and trying to do the same thing, just lay into him, but yeah, he I had too much distance there. That's why I was trying to keep it at close range, you know, so I didn't have to worry about that that brute force kicking in, that degeneration. So it's gonna happen again, where yeah, I got took too long landing a hit and got degenerated, ended the fight. So come in with Hyperion, and I think so I do the heavy attack, and then I fire off a second special here, and then I want to say that I just fire off first specials here. Yeah, well, I got that Fury up, fire off first special, and I'm not sure, I might have been trying to go for another one, but got power drained. But yeah, so we ended up losing the war, as you already knew that was going to happen. Only 125 defenders placed. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.